Olá, pessoas que estão vendo o MaxPayne queimado no bom sentido. Como vão vocês? Bom, vamos continuar exatamente aqui de onde nós paramos. Agora a gente está num momento tenso, perto da reta final do MaxPayne 3. Rumo a uma nova série que eu tô doido para começar também. E vamos lá, vamos aproveitar o tempo vago que eu tenho para gravar.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Me, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Tá tudo bem
Yes.
misterioso
And the
aqui.
contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Ah, tá, só o departamento de polícia.
Diga a Becker que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Faz a tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Meu conta eu quero tomar no cu, pô.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei,
Nossa,
quem é essa
o
cara
cara
aí?
todo pixelado.
Cuidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda. Ladrão, filha da puta! Só vai atrás de inocente! Vai te fuder aqui dentro, rapaz! Vamos aqui! Eu não fiz nada! Que você vai te proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! Eu
Que polícia cruel. Oh my god.
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou. Valeu, amigo. Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him. What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
É, a legenda meio que não apareceu aí, né? Ah, viado.
Caindo fora, me dê cobertura! Ele me pegou!
Eita. Nossa, quase que eu morro, hein, velho.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
É, Max, mas tem uma coisa, né? Tem que ter analgésico aqui, né? Senão... Opa.
Special Forces painkillers. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all.
É, não, esse é o mesmo.
Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
WhatsApp de novo.
Socorro, socorro. Eu te fiz uma pergunta. Me dá um nome. Eu só sei que teve um apagão. Isso é tudo que eu sei. Isso sequer. Nós vamos morrer. De qualquer maneira. Desce.
Cadê o caminho? Aqui? O que tem aqui? Rapariga. Acho que eu fui com os dois.
Ele me pegou! Ele me pegou!
Cinco é bom. Tem.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, seemed I was too. The security switch had to be in that booth. About the only friend I had left in that town. It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel. That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. This was like throwing sticks.
Foda, hein?
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste. Wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Any time the prison riot had bought me was starting to run out. I had to keep moving.
Tentando fazer. Quebra as pernas dele! Cadê seu respeito?
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes. Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Vou mudar de posição. Me dê cobertura. Vai. Caralho! Isso não vai me parar.
A cara deles é na minha. Ui, sai, Max. Tem um ali.
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Até agora nenhum foi marcado como o último, né? Então vamos lá.
Me dê cobertura! Agora!
Aí, garoto! Aí, garoto!
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
Paz na terra agora. Ou não? Vamos ver.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Cadê os carinhas? Morri. bater, irmão. Tem condição não.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Mais uma vez, senhor.
I saw the elevator doors were open. If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
Max.
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Vindo ali, né?
Você tá vivo, velho?
Ô, missão difícil do caralho, viu?
Como você pode deixar eles me cercarem? Corre agora, caralho!
Meu Deus. Não, doido. Como é que mata essa puta? Vou morrer, você tá certo. Essa aí tá. Olha só. Vamos ver se vai dar certo isso. Olha isso! Olha isso! Cabeça não morre! Não morra, putinha, cabeça, não morre!
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to, on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
Todos seguindo adiante, rumo ao alvo.
Aqui, dá cobertura! Vai, acalma!
Depois eu pego a... Opa! Um corpo. Fudeu, né? Cadê?
Seu merda!
Essas armas com a lanterna não dá muito certo. Eita. Câmera lenta.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running only to discover you're chasing yourself.
Sem nenhum analgésico. Sério isso?
Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
Exceto se for analgésico, Max. Analgésico é importante. mas não tem, né? Olha, tem que ir pra onde eu vou? Aqui, né? É aqui, exatamente. Fodeu. Ai, ai, ai.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. The bastards had me locked in. That would have been too easy. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. If I didn't do something soon, I was going to be crying myself to a very long sleep.
Okay.
My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Vixe, 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 vixe. Matei.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
Caramba. Então vamos lá. Acho que agora... Opa. Assistir TV, deixa eu ver.
O seu dinheiro representa o seu futuro. Mantenha-o seguro com o Banco Boitatá. Para a sua casa, o seu carro ou o seu negócio. Venha falar com Boitatá.
Threatens to be the worst volcanic eruption in Ecuador for 40 years.
The epidemic of violence that grips Brazil's major cities continues to worsen. On Monday, a massive gun battle between drug gangs and special forces police in the favela of Nova Esperança left 150 people dead.
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Que romântico. Aí, ó. Ai, meu Deus, Pedro.
Killed Rodrigo. I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
É sério, Max.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
Vai, atira então, mano. Sem munição, atira.
I know who you are.
Atira,
You
imbecil.
killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Tô dentro. Ai, meu Deus. sou uma vencedora.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. I felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past.
Eu mal peguei o analgésico. Isso é uma merda.
More goddamn security doors. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Esse bicho tá fudido. Ajeita, Max, ajeita pra destra, caralho. Pra destra, buceta. Rapariga!
Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem.
Beleza, perdi!
Vocês me foderam até agora, você acha que eu vou deixar?
Arrebenta com ele!
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Olha a queda do quadro.
Vamos acabar com essa merda agora. Vamos indo. Se estiver beleza, rapaziada. Bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto.
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Buceta. Cadê essas raparigas?
Agora, me dê cobertura!
Meu amigo. Horas gravando essa porra. Botando o HD até o talo. Tá puta ali escondido. Isso, pouquinho. Isso, sai do fogo.
Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Não, batalha não, só um tirinho, só um tirinho. Meu Deus do céu, tô bonito. Não, povo. Você é munição, você é uma você.
Tem certeza?
Paciência.
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
É, né? Então dá uma dica. Boa. Essa maravilha. Esse
Even crazier than I thought!
Deixa. Pelo amor de Deus, Max.
You are doing so well! You had to go and spoil it!
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
Te odeio, velho, coroa do cacete. Vai se aposentar. Oh. Tira na cabeça. Eles me perguntam, Kevin, por que você está de colete? É porque é o seguinte, eu deu um problema aí no MaxPayne, eu tive que reiniciar o jogo. Aí voltou assim. Porra nenhuma. E agora com vocês, eu deveria ter feito.
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative.
Meu Deus, eu quero... Meu... Não. Não. Meu Deus! Puta que pariu, velho. Galera, eu tô muito puto, cara. É pra eu fazer uma coisa que eu morri de fazer e não aconteceu. Atirar naquela buceta ambulante ali até e eu fiz isso. Vai se fuder, Max! Vale uma vez. Puta ambulante. Que pariu, Max, eu te odeio. Eu te odeio, Max. Eu te odeio. Caiu. E agora? Pronto. Isso. Aleluia. Aleluia. Pronto, aí vai ter a batalha agora com o Rambo. Vou morrer. Passar mais 3 horas aqui, é isso?
Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this and I could feel it.
Becker!
Something funny about dying? I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? Hmm? There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the crachá preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just fritter it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
É assim que eu tô me sentindo, Max. Pode acreditar. E é isso, galera. Esta buceta de último capítulo vai ficar pro próximo caralho de vídeo. Muito fudido obrigado por todos vocês assistirem esta buceta, que vai dar um puta trabalho pra editar. Desculpem a buceta dos palavrões. Fiquem com o abençoado Senhor Jesus. Pra quem acredita, claro. E até mais. Puta que pariu!